everybody within that 2-week period that had the flu, and
Exactly.
you know,
And so,
contracted it that way.
you know, the school starting. This is kind of a breeding ground for viruses, and that's where.
Oh yeah, kids are dirty people.
So, you know,
Horribly dirty people.
So, you know, washing your hands, covering your mouth, that's the practice of good hygiene. But if you're over, you know, if you're the young and the under 2 and over 65 are the most at risk. If you're diabetic, you're more at risk. If you're immunocompromised for some reason, you're more at risk. So I get it every year. My kids, my family, we get it. I recommend it.
And you got a little bit of an egg allergy as well.
Yeah, I do have an egg allergy, and I still eat eggs. It just makes my allergies worse.
Gotcha.
But it is okay to give it, unless you have an anaphylactic reaction to eggs, you can still have an egg allergy and take it.
So what we're doing today is we're going to take this flu shot live on the air, and it's not as bad for me because needles don't really bother me as much as the flu itself. But JP, on the other hand, he has a problem with needles. And I noticed they brought a bigger needle. Which one is that one for JP? Oh yeah, buddy! There's JP's needle. Look,
it's only been used on 2 cows.
It's only been used on 2 cows, so it's
not going to be that dull, okay?
It's okay. Man.
All right, so now we are videotaping this.
I should be definitely protected with that much flu serum.
Right.
I think so. They will literally inject. You will have blood in your flu system. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now we are videotaping this for BrewCrew TV because it's an awareness thing.
Yes, it is.
If you get your flu shot, you dramatically lessen your chance to get the flu or the strength of the flu if you do get it. So who's going first? It looks like JP's going
Have you ever
first.
seen
She's
a
ready.
50 gauge?
I can already tell.
Just roll that sleeve up, buddy.
Just don't even look
This is what
at
a
me.
50 gauge looks like, okay?
Yikes!
50 calories.
That thing's about as big as your
50 caliber.
pinky.
Shotgun, I can just cock the load,
That is huge.
You just stand back and
I throw it at you.
That's right.
That's the dart gun you were talking about.
It was.
And the more people that get vaccinated in the area, in the county, the less propensity we have to have a bad flu season here. And so it's kind of, herd immunity, so to speak. The more of us that get it, the more protected we are as a community.
Don't make me put you in the lock.
All right.
You know I
She
don't
doesn't want to
cry,
have to put you in a headlock, though,
I
JP.
think I'm
It's
just
been
going
done
to
before.
close my eyes and breathe.
Yes. Breathe well.
Take
All
good
right,
thoughts.
here it
Take
comes.
good
Now,
thoughts.
it'll be on BrewCrew TV. If you want to go to kdqn.net, just hit that BrewCrew TV tab. Now. Yeah, you can scream.
And it
all
generally
around
doesn't
pain.
hurt that bad. My nurses are pretty good.
They're really good, and they're very nice. You notice that both of them were so kind.
Oh, they're even rubbing it for you. Only 1 tear out of JP.
No, it
Okay.
wasn't bad at all.
It wasn't bad?
We're not going to leave him out.
No, don't leave me out. Can I get on the camera? You got another one for a big one for me, too?
It's a 20, okay?
I got a little bit smaller one. I'm okay with that. That's like a 20 gauge.
It's a 20 gauge.
That is too funny.
All right, can I do it on the right or the left arm, right arm? Does it matter? Okay.
Here.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and raise the arm. Okay,
Yeah, I
go ahead.
didn't know if it was necessary which arm it was.
Which
Doesn't
arm?
matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Now, give us some history. You said 1918 was the last pandemic of the flu.
Yes.
What the bird flu? Was that? I guess that didn't end up being a pandemic like they
No,
thought it would be.
No, and right now everybody's dealing with Ebola, which it's if you get it, it's hard to treat because there's nobody there's nobody been focusing on it. Primarily,
Gotcha.
it's not been in the United States, so a lot of drug companies they don't see money for it, so they don't focus on it, and that's tropical disease. It really needs focus. There's stuff like that. Influenza is a major focus, and they've really never been able to eradicate it or treat it well.
All right, hold up. Let me get my let me flex up for the camera.
And most of the 1918, there was there's no antibiotics at the time, and so a lot of that was probably complications from pneumonia. So
I will say this: you got one nurse giving us a shot. If you want to introduce your nurses,
I've got Brittany and Angie.
Hi.
Angie's my
Hi, y'all.
phlebotomist. Brittany's my nurse.
okay. Now you got one that was giving the shot, and then the other one that gave this little kind of a rub, which actually made what little pain there was go away almost instantly.
And it really wasn't a pain. It was more like a pressure.
That's true. Good point.
It kind of felt, you could tell, something was being forced. Was that a good word?
Put into your muscle there,
But yet with the rubbing, it kind of felt like it was
being dispersed.
so it wasn't
Didn't
bad.
hurt that bad, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
No,
It was all good.
I have yelled louder.
Yeah. Professional.
Actually, I normally don't pass out when I get a shot. It's when they draw blood.
Ah.
That's when I see my blood. I just, for some reason, that bothers me.
Yeah. So check it out on BrewCrew TV. Thank you very much, Ashley. We got our shots thanks to Dr. Lofton and the Wellness Center. Love the shirt, by the way. That's awesome. All right, we'll be back. We've got